Hey everyone, are you ready to increase your connection with your spirit guides? To have those divine beings whispering all the help that you need along your journey? Because today I'm going to give you 7 tips to increase your connection to your guides, angels, and ancestors. To anybody who's never been here before, I'm Elizabeth Blackwell from Blissful Home and Body, and I've spent well over the last decade of my life so that I can help others set sacred space and find their highest and greatest self. So let's get started. Before I get started here, I just wanted to say, stick with me to the end, because the last tip that I share with you is the number one way that I have increased my connection with my spirit guides, and it works every time. As I get started here, I just wanted to point out, I am going to use the phrase guides, but this includes your angels, your ancestors, all those divine beings that are there to help you out along your journey. For my first tip, set the clear intention that you're open to them. Whether you say it out loud, hold it internally, take it into meditation, or even write it out. You just want to be very clear that you are open to them. These beings will never force their way into your life, but they are always there and available to help you. So you just want to set that intention that you're there to have them and to receive their help into your life. My second tip is remove distractions. We have so much that is pulling for our attention all the time. So whether it's the cell phone in our hand or the list of things that we need to complete that's running through our head, again, these beings will not force their way into your life. So we need to remove, at least part of the time, those things that would drown out their quieter whispers or allow us to see the things that they're doing in order to give us that connection and give us that help that we need along our journey. My third suggestion is set a space for them to come in and connect with you. And this is actually more about you than it is them. They will come to you any place. But if you set a space, whether it's a corner of a room or in your car, any space, and you say, I am open to connecting with you when I'm in this space, then that sets you up for your mind to be in an open place for them to connect with you when you enter that space. It makes it just easier for when you're in whatever space that you designate, for you to be open to hear what they're saying and give you that guidance that you need. My fourth way to increase your connection is automatic writing. I like to do this in my journal, but it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just have something to write on or in, clearly have a pen, and sit down in a space that you have designated, that you are available to them, and you simply start to write. Write letters as they string together, write words that come to your mind, but you don't want to think about it. Again, set that intention that you're open to connect and just start writing. And keep writing for as long as you possibly can. But this then, as you go back and look at it, see if you see words that pop up, or if you can link things together. Sometimes it's absolutely amazing the things that will come out in this practice. But it's an awesome way to take your mind out of it and kind of give over into that connection so that they can know that they're welcome in your life and they'll have that method to connect with you in. My fifth way to connect with them is look for their messages in signs around you. I'm not just talking about on, physical signs, but it may be. You may look up at a billboard and right there is the answer to a question that you were putting out there. But this can come to you in a variety of ways. You may hear something in a television show or overhear something in a conversation, or music is one that speaks to me very frequently. But look for signs around you that they are not only there and available to connect for you, but sometimes they'll give you the messages through these variety of different ways around you. And sometimes it's the craziest of ways, but it's also absolutely amazing when you've put a question out there or you're just looking for general advice and then you look or hear and it's right there, the answer to what you are looking for. So for my fifth tip here is visualize a conversation. Now this one takes a little bit of practice. I usually like to do it in meditation, but any space that is quiet and you can kind of go within. But after you put that intention out there that you are desiring to connect to your guides, just start a conversation, whether it's asking a question or for general guidance. And you just kind of listen for what feeds back to you. Now, the part that takes a little bit of practice here is because you have to quiet your mind enough so that those instant reactions that sometimes we get in our head, that it's not those that are drowning out what your guides are trying to say to you. But just practice and play with this. But you can sit down in a quiet space and just, again, start the conversation, get the ball rolling, and then see what comes back to you. Again, sometimes it's just amazing what will start to come through to you. My seventh way to increase your connection with your spirit guides is the one that's actually had the most effect on my life, which is to say thank you. And how this usually happens for me is I will be walking out of a room or doing something, and it's almost like there's a tap on my shoulder that says, remember this, or go that way. And then I will later see the reason why I had that thought. And now it is just entrained in me to go, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for steering me in that direction. Thank you for reminding me of that. But as I have increased my appreciation of them and that gratitude, I have found that their connection is that much stronger to me. And I can hear what they're saying so much clearer throughout many different areas of my life. Please hit that like button, as it really does help out small channels like this. And if you've connected with this or with me, please think about subscribing, as this entire community is about helping all of us get to our highest and greatest selves. Remember, it's a journey, my friends. So with that, I will say I am sending you all so much light and love, and I hope you all are staying well, my friends.